Today's topic for discussion is a practical protocol of plant pathology. Today's topic is downy mildew disease of grapes, and during practical what exactly we have to do, that has been discussed here. And this disease, downy mildew disease, it is a very common disease. It has been reported from throughout the world. It is very common in cooler regions of Maharashtra. And everywhere this disease occurs, and it is of major importance, hence it has been given in the syllabus. What we require for the practical purpose? The infected leaf requirement is the infected leaf showing downy mildew symptoms, slide, cover slip, blotting paper, brush, needle, blade, cotton glue, lactophenol and the microscope. This is the requirement for the practical of downy mildew disease. If the material is fresh, if the material of infected leaf, if it is fresh, then we can take the section of the material to see the intercellular hyphae. And the pathogenic organism, initially you have to observe the entire infected leaf or infected plant part brought to the laboratory, and you have to note all the details of the symptoms caused by the pathogen. And if it is fresh, then you can take the section, and in section mount the section into the drop of cotton glue and observe under the microscope. You can see the intercellular mycelium, and sometimes haustoria are seen. Haustoria, these are food sucking organs which are produced by the fungus, that we can see. Okay. And if the leaf is heavily infected, then with the help of needle you can remove some hyphal threads and take it into a drop of cotton glue on a cover on the slide, and mount that infected hyphae removed by the needle. Then keep this cover slip and observe under the microscope. You can get the details of the sporangiophores and sporangia, you can see in this slide. Okay. And sometimes the material is not fresh, sometimes you have to do the practical. Then what you will do the practical? Then you have to observe the infected material which is present in the, preserved in the museum bottle, and just you have to see all the details of the infected plant material preserved in the museum specimen, and again you have to write all the details. Because the practicals of plant pathology, normally openly you cannot handle the infected material, because that will increase the pathogenic organisms in the environment. Again the microorganism produces very small size, very light weighted sporangia or zoospores, etc. Again they will contaminate the seeds or contaminate the environment, or they can carry through wind to the field. Again disease will occur there. To avoid all these things, everything you have to do, even you have to prepare slide, whenever you want to prepare slide, everything you have to do in the laminar airflow in sterile condition. Okay. Next. The downy mildew disease of grapes, it is caused by a fungal pathogen which is known as Plasmopara viticola. Okay. The classification of this class is Oomycetes, and Oomycetes class, that means oogamous type of reproduction is there in this fungus. Order Pernosporales, family Pernosporiaceae, and name of the genus is Plasmopara, and species is viticola. Okay. Let us see the details of the fungus. Details of the fungus, you have to observe the slide of this permanent slide of this fungus under microscope, and you have to write the details. Or if the material is fresh, then take a drop of cotton glue on a slide and remove the mycelial threads with the help of needle in laminar airflow, and prepare a slide, close the cover slip on it and observe under microscope, and about that fungus you have to write down during practical, that is how is the mycelium, how are the hyphae, shape of sporangia, sporangiophores, like this, everything you have to write. Here we have discussed the pathogenic characteristics of pathogenic organism. What you have to observe into the slide, that is mycelium consists of sinusotic hyphae. That means the fungus consists of non-septate hyphae. Hyphae are non-septate. Septa are absent in the hyphae. Okay. And intercellular mycelium is there. When we take the section of the fresh material and thin section we have mounted in a cotton glue drop of cotton glue, we can see the intercellular mycelium and haustoria. Okay. Next characteristic of this fungus is, this fungus produces sporangiophores which are externally present on the infected part, and that we can prepare a slide. Already I told you how to prepare a slide in a cotton glue, and you write down the sporangiophores. The sporangiophores of this fungus, they are very typical and very characteristic. They are specifically present. Such type of branched sporangiophores are present only and only in Plasmopara viticola. And the sporangiophores resemble the grape bunches. They look like a grape bunch. It is a branched sporangiophore. This is a characteristic feature of the Plasmopara viticola. The branching of sporangiophore is right angle to the main sporangiophore stalk. Okay. Each branch of sporangiophore bears a single sporangium at its tip. Okay. The sporangia shape of the sporangia is lemon shaped, or it may be oval, with the triangular papillae present at the apex of the sporangia. Okay. Sporangia measure about 15 to 31 mm long and 11 to 18 mm in width. Okay. The zoospores are kidney shaped, or they are bean shaped structures, unicellular, uninucleated. They are having two flagella which are laterally arranged. They are attached to the lateral side of the zoospore. Okay. And if the material is too old, on the surface of infected leaf or infected plant part, oospores you can get. Oospore, it is the product of sexual reproduction. After sexual reproduction, the fungus produces oospores. The oospores are thick-walled, mostly globular structures. They are rough and they are highly resistant structures, and these structures can be mounted or can be seen on the infected leaf which is too old. Okay. Next, all these characteristics you have to write. Next, this fungus, you have observed the pathogenic infected plant material in the museum specimen, or you brought the infected plant for practical purpose in the laboratory. Then you have to write the symptoms of that material. The downy mildew symptoms you have to write. First you have to observe keenly, then you write the symptoms. What type of symptoms are occurred on the grape plant due to the Plasmopara viticola pathogen. It is a fungus. Okay. Symptoms, see that the infection occurs to all the tender parts of the host plant. We know that the disease causes heavy defoliation, and the infected plants remain dwarf, and cracking of berries is a very common symptom. And a lower surface of leaf is covered by numerous sporangiophores and sporangia, and the corresponding upper surface of the leaf shows yellowish chlorotic patches which later turn brown. Later on they becomes brown and they fell off on the ground, and the infected flowers fell off. Such type of symptoms you have to write down. You have observed on the infected plant material, and you have to write like this. Okay. Next, this is the infected leaf of downy mildew disease of grapes, which is caused by Plasmopara viticola. This is all about downy mildew disease of grapes. This is a practical protocol discussed here, and you know what you have to do, what is the requirement, how to perform the practical in sterile condition only. Every practical plant pathology you have to do in sterile condition only. You have to avoid the exposure of the infected material in the laboratory or in the field also. Whenever you collect the material from the field, immediately you take it in a sterile polythene bag and close the polythene bag, and note down when we have collected, where you have collected. All these notes you have to write in your notebook. Okay, thank you very much. Save trees, save earth. This is all about downy mildew disease of grapes practical protocol.